Hello and welcome back to The Visual Aspect. My name is Deanna and we're doing another girl chat and we're doing health and wellness today. So I am so excited to continue on with this series. It's been good. I did an intro video. We talked about finances. That one was a big one. So this next topic that I want to talk about is health and wellness. This is one of my favorite topics that I like, areas of my life that I like to focus on. It's always like this iteration process of like pivoting and making adjustments. I made some pretty significant adjustments since September 2024 up until now, and it's been like a good learning process. But all of these videos is like, my goal with these videos is to get you to look at and like just get really familiar with those spaces of your life, because it's something that I just hyper focus on. Finances was something that was a slow burn, because that was like more of a challenge for me. But these other areas with health and wellness, with my home, with my style, now finances are just in there. It's like, these are all areas of your life that it's like, if you continue to grow and continue to evolve in these areas, it's going to reap so many benefits in your future self, in your present self, and it just makes me feel so great about myself day in and day out, week over week. Like, yes, we all have hard weeks, but having these systems to fall back on has been really helpful for me. Like, one big thing that I just want us women to always have is not just your primary care doctor, but a gynecologist. And you need to be seeing your gynecologist once a year. It is so imperative. And then even as like, I'm 31 now, it's just even more important to have those appointments and to keep up with things like that. Some of the things that is like top of mind for me, it's like on my radar, is definitely fertility. Every woman is thinking about it in some capacity, whether you want to have kids, whether you don't have kids, or you're already done and you're just like, kind of cruising or, doing life after that. It's just become even more top of mind. And the main reason for that is like, I want to get married. I want to have kids. My ultimate dream would be to have 2 boys and 2 girls, so that's 4. But I am in my early 30s and I understand how things change. It's not like, doomsday or anything like that. But just understanding, like, the past like couple of years has just been like understanding what is happening with my body, continuing to be so like sensitive and know like what's going on. So another example is like, over the past like 4 years, my weight has just been trending up. It's like the things that I was doing before is not working anymore, and it makes me uncomfortable being at the weight that I am. And so I have been taking steps to make some adjustments there, because I'm like, it's like the things that I want in my life, I want to make sure that my body, my temple, the thing that I can control, is at peak, it's like in its best form that I can be in. And just to me, like, when I see things like weight trending up or like a lot of inflammation or whatever, it's like, okay, what is it that I need to adjust in my everyday lifestyle to get this back down? Or maybe that's a trigger for me, like something else is wrong in my body. So I have been I have been using Alara Health. I saw it on TikTok and I was like, this is very interesting, because they do like because I was kind of trying to figure out, like, do I need to go to a dietitian? Do I need to go and do something else? Do I need to do another like set of blood work. Like, I don't know. Like and so I saw Alara Health on TikTok. It was like an ad, and then I did some more research, and they do hormonal testing, check to see if there's any imbalances there, and then they also pair you with a dietitian, so you can also work on the food aspect of the program. And so I signed up. I was matched with a doctor. I did the questionnaire. It was covered by my insurance, so whatever like deductible and things like that I needed to pay, that's just like all I had to cover. And then I did all of the blood work and was matched with the dietitian, and I started on my journey in September with Alara Health. And so that has been very interesting. I have really implemented like portion size, like control when it comes to eating. And I was also just like looking at like my workout routine and things like that. And so that's just one space like within health where it's like yes, outside of my yearly checkup, my yearly gynecologist appointment, and then I'm thinking about like moving forward with egg freezing. It's like kind of going through all of these steps to just really understand, like, for myself, for my body, what is it that I need to do in order to maintain, to like adjust if needed, and also like maintain that healthy lifestyle with these other seasons of life that I want to enter into, like keeping that in mind. There's just so many things that like the female body is like, it's like we spray perfumes, we put makeup on our skin, we're using deodorants, we're putting stuff in our hair. It's like we're just exposed to so much chemicals and toxins and all this stuff. And it's just like, you don't know how that's affecting your body, or if like certain foods you're eating, maybe you developed an allergy to them. It's just so many things. So it's always good to just have your healthcare like appointments lined up, and that you stay consistent with those. And then moving, I guess, more into like the wellness space, I see this term as like a system. How am I setting up systems within my day-to-day life in order to maintain my healthy lifestyle? And so some things that I have done and some things that I've noticed, and I've done it myself, is anytime it's like a new year, like I just like throw myself into this new crazy like routine, which in theory I think it would work and make my life better, but then as I'm in it, there's so many inefficiencies, if that makes sense. So I think it was a couple years ago, I was like, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. or 5:30 and getting my day started a little bit earlier and things like that. Usually like now I like wake up around 6:30, but I would get up that early and I would just like sit there on the couch and just like be half asleep. And then I would get so tired like throughout my day because my work day is so like vigorous, and it just didn't work. And then also I was going to the gym like once a week, but paying so much money, but like the class that I wanted to go to didn't start until 7:30, so I would come home and then change and then go back out, and then I'm back at like 9, and it's just like not motivating. And so the adjustment that I made was I canceled that gym membership, and then I went to find a studio with classes. And so now I am doing core power yoga. Then I like switched and I started to do the gym like 3 to 4 times a week, or go to core power 3 times a week minimum. And that was very helpful because at least I was working out and got some like routine there. And then now the adjustment that I've made is like I wanted to start weight training more because I feel like it just provided the results that I wanted, and I need, and just like you just feel so good and strong whenever you're weight training. And I started to incorporate that at the end of last year, like November, December. And so I do like a weight training focus class at Core Power and 2 yoga sculpt classes, so I still have my cardio in there, and then 2 strength training classes at Crunch. And it's like such a game changer with how I feel and how my body composition looks. I just feel great. But it's all within the system of like the days of the week and the times that I typically go to the gym. So it's not this jarring change where it's like, now I'm going to the gym at 6 a.m. It's like, I know after work is the time that I am the most successful at making it to these classes. I need to find something that is after the work day as I'm going home. And so I found a studio literally on my route home, and then Crunch is like it's nearby as well. And so with that, it's like I think it can be overwhelming to even just start with incorporating some sort of exercise. But if it's not even like going to the gym, it's like just figuring out in your day where you will be the most successful doing these classes and just doing it at that time. People will say, I'm a morning person, like I have to do it in the morning because it gives me energy, or I have to do it at lunch. I used to do classes at lunchtime. Great slot. I can't do that anymore. It's just not feasible for me to do something like that. And then others, it's best for them to work out late at night. For me, it's that time slot, like right after work. So I catch it, do it, go home, and I'm just like completely done for the day. With that, it's just like finding the time that works best for you, and then figuring out what exercise you can slot into time block that you have there. And this isn't to say like you need to go sign up for some fancy gym or go get a Peloton or anything like that. It's like we're all coming from different places when it comes to being able to put money towards something like that. I found some really great programs like on YouTube for free. I think Peloton's monthly subscription with like their strength classes and things like that, that's like $13 a month, I think. I used to do that. Or if you're more like someone who needs to be in like a class or studio or a gym, using that as an option as well. But it's like really like pushing yourself to find something that works best for your schedule so that you can hit that. And it's not an excuse because it's like you just couldn't, like, because like you're now trying to force yourself to wake up at 5 a.m. to make it to this. If it doesn't work in the morning, does it work at lunch? Does it work right after work? Do you have to go at night? Just find the time for it, because it is a huge factor along with like the other pieces of like eating and all that other stuff. Like when it comes to your lifestyle, like it's such a huge factor. When I'm in my routine, when I hit my daily like workout classes, and I eat, like I try to hit like 80% of the week. I'm within my like daily eating routine, and I go to my like 3 or 4 classes a week. It's like I feel so much like more energy. I just feel so much more confident, and it just feels good to be in a, like, once you like really get into that routine and like it's going, and every week like you're just in it, you're going to feel so confident in yourself, and also in the work that in just the outputs that you exude like throughout life, whether that's work, whether that's at home, or whatever, like dating or going and exploring new hobbies or hanging out with friends. It's just like you just feel more confident because you're also like keeping those promises to yourself. It's like, I'm keeping up with my wellness checks, I'm eating well, I have like just clear head, clear mind, getting your sleep, and you're also getting your exercise and things like that. But yeah, it's really drawing attention to those areas of your life to just iterate on, and just know that it's like, I thought when I got that gym membership that I was gonna be there, like, okay, this is gonna be it. Like, but it didn't work. And so I had to make a change. And then did Core Power for a while. I was like, okay, I needed to do like the Stairmaster. I just needed something else. And then I came across like looking into other classes at Core Power, and then also I had then got the membership at Crunch, but they also had some like strength classes, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna switch up my schedule and do this. Made that adjustment there. And then with my food, I've been doing my groceries weekly just so I can minimize food waste, and also just working with the dietitian. And like I've been making smoothies in the morning and just changing up my portion sizes and all of this. It's like all these little edits along the way, just being flexible with that and knowing that it's not like this pass or fail. Like maybe that first week you get into it, you only make it to 2 classes, but you're like, I made it to 2 out of 3 of the classes I wanted to go to this week. And then the next week you hit your 3 classes, right? And the next week it might be 1 because your work week was just so crazy and it's just been an exhausting week, but just like get the routine there, sign up for the class, order make the changes with your food choices, like talk to the doctors if you need to, talk to your dietitians, like figure out those things that could be issues for you, but like it's like facing that and making those changes and giving yourself grace and knowing like, okay, I'm doing it, I'm figuring it out, because that's what it is. Every year everyone makes these goals and they're just like, we're all just figuring it out, even myself. So yeah, I think that was like a good one. I really enjoyed that. It's just something I really focus on, and I just love talking about this with my family, my friends, and everything, and it brings me joy. But I am so excited to continue this. There's like one more video that'll be coming out, and yeah, so just from the top, girlies, figure out the gynecologist, like get your yearly checkup, get yourself on a schedule with that, get yourself checked out. It's so important, especially if there's just so many things that we endure, I guess. I will also link Alara Health below. That's just something I've been using. If that's something that you're interested in and you want to explore that. It just helped me to identify some challenges that I've been having and like put some, like, I just need help sometimes. I can't always just do it on my own. And so, and it's been great, like I've had a great experience working with the dietitian there. She's awesome. And then get your exercise in, figure out a plan that works best for you. It only extends your life. Like it's so amazing. And especially weight training, it's so good. So figure out and for me, like I do a class, no shame, I do a class. I have to have someone tell me what to do. I can't just go to a gym. So figure out classes, figure out a time slot that works for you and stick to it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a challenge at the beginning, but once you get it going, you're gonna feel so confident in yourself. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below if you wanna chat about anything, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, have a great day.